We got to go now to Chicago. Daliah Saper is with us right now, attorney at Saper Law Offices, to talk about Facebook. Now, this whole thing intrigues me. So Facebook signs a deal with Warner Brothers, and basically now you can rent movies through your Facebook account?
Hi, Tracy. That's correct. Now, if there wasn't enough things for you to do on Facebook, now you can.
And do you know I still don't even have an account. I'm not even on Facebook. I know.
That's what we talked about last time. You're just a Twitter user.
I can't stand that.
Maybe this will get you to go on there if you like to watch movies, the same place where you interact with friends. We'll have to see how popular it is. Based on an informal status update that I posted this morning to get feedback from my Facebook friends, there seemed to be a lot of backlash. People were reserved or hesitant to use the interface because it is an application, like many other things that integrate with Facebook, that would necessitate you giving Warner Brothers access to your Facebook information.
You know, I just read a story the other day, and you as an attorney would probably appreciate this, that Facebook is the reason for so many divorces these days. Because people are jerks. That's all I got for you. Stupid jerk might be the better phrase, is that they post this crap online. There is so much stuff available. And then, you know, I'm in the media. It's unfortunately part of the game, but people can also be very mean when they're hiding behind a keyboard, because they'll send you things, they'll post things, they'll say anything they want when they don't have to show their faces. So this whole system now of putting everything out there, and now you're saying I could go here to rent my movie. So this is going to be where, like, all my social activity is on my Facebook page. It just sounds wrong to me.
Well, again, you know, everybody else in the space is trying to add a social feature to their movie purchases, right? So a lot of other external sites try to link into Facebook already. Facebook has the advantage of being the social network. So if I want to have 1 million viewers or fan page viewers of whatever film or digital content that I've already amassed, why not then sell my content in the place where people are already liking and talking about my content, or a movie, as is the case with Warner Brothers.
Okay, so then let's start with who wins. I guess Facebook wins, right?
Facebook wins, and right before I came here today, I wanted to know how much Facebook made off other games that it's allowed its users to play on Facebook. In 2009, I think they made $145 million just on Farmville alone. So imagine the potential revenue stream that can be generated from integration with a Warner Brothers movie or any other studio that allows their content to be streamed via Facebook. There's a 30% split as of today, and so you can start counting how much money that is.
So Facebook makes money. People on Facebook win because they get to do this now. I mean, but how do you compete with, you know, and here we have a list of independent film developers. They could get their films out there. Movie and entertainment companies obviously all win because if they get their stuff on Facebook, they win. Much like in the beginning, I remember when you know, music was put out on MySpace, right? New bands would put themselves out there.
Well, they win if they're able to, I'm sorry, Tracy, I think they win if they're able to successfully implement the feature and make it an enjoyable user experience.
Fair enough.
Some people may not want everything to be on Facebook, and if Facebook can't support the content and make it, you know, stream without any glitches, without any pauses, if I can, you know, view it on a full screen, you know, it may backlash, just like I think MySpace started to have too many things that integrated, and then people didn't go there anymore. It just got too bogged down. On the other hand, if they are able to successfully execute the software so that it works for a lot of people at a lot of, you know, at once, and now we have the advent of Google TV, so there's ways you can watch Facebook content or look at your Facebook account on your home television. You know, we don't know where this is going to go, but there could be a huge win for Facebook if it does it right.
Because, and you make a great point. They got to do it right, because I don't think MySpace did it right in the end. Who loses? Aside from all the other social medias, I mean, you got Netflix out there. How do you compete with Netflix?
Netflix right now has a good chunk of the market share. They are able to offer a wide variety of titles and have integrated it on different media platforms. So I believe, you know, you can watch online, you can watch at home, you can watch on your phone. So again, until Facebook catches up to all the different media players out there, I don't know how successful they'll be. And again, on a Netflix, you're not giving up to Netflix all your private information. They know your address maybe, but that's about it. On Facebook, if I want to watch Dark Knight, Warner Brothers gets to see who my friends are, where I live, what I do, my photos. All those things are accessible by the content provider.
See, call me old school, but that flips me out. And I know Warner Brothers could give a darn about what I do and who I do it with, but nevertheless, it is out there, and you know they're going to garner information for advertising purposes and things like that, and viewer counts and whatever the heck they do. It's so Big Brother to me. I don't know. I'm not even on it, and I'm nervous for people.
Right, and again, though, you're not on it, so you're not putting your information out there, and I think it comes down to a choice. As long as the end consumer is informed, there's nothing forcing you to go watch the movie on Facebook. I think, I don't play Farmville, and I don't watch movies on Facebook yet. So you have to be in control of your own account and decide how much information you want to get out there. And that's the only way you can really control.
But Daliah, I mean, you make a great point, and I would actually love to have you back to talk more about this, because there's this whole psychology now of, I want to be the next Kim Kardashian and put my whole life out there, and then, you know what? I mean, people are getting robbed because they put it on their Facebook page that they're going on vacation. Like, it's just stupid things that we were scared to death about when we were kids. For some reason, nobody seems to care anymore. And again,
here's what you can't avoid. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, and divorces, and things like that. It's just crazy.
Here's what I see in my practice. We've seen an influx of cases involving defamation, so people are posting all sorts of nasty things on the Facebooks of the world. But what they're also doing is e-personation. They're going out and registering Facebook accounts for people who don't have them, or kind of fake ones, and then putting out negative content that way. So if you don't have an account now, you better want to go out there and at least capture one so that people know who the real Tracy is, or who the real Daliah Saper is, because that's a new way of, I guess, cyber terrorism, is that people are creating fake profiles about somebody else in order to sabotage their name or cause them all sorts of grief.
Again, so the legalities around
I don't know
this,
if it's...
The legalities around this, that's why we got to have you back, because I know I got to let you go. But the whole, if you defame me on my Facebook page, do I have any kind of legal recourse?
Absolutely. If
you do?
If I said something, yep, because the elements of defamation are a false statement of and concerning you made in a public forum to third parties, and that's caused damage to you. So it doesn't matter where I made the statement. Facebook is just as damaging, if not more so, than the local newspaper or, I don't know, an email.
But what about...
It doesn't matter as long as it's...
What about freedom of speech?
Freedom of speech only protects opinion and truth. So if I say Tracy's an anchor at Fox, that's true. But if I say Tracy,
crazy,
terrible,
crazy jerk, whatever.
Right, that I can say all day long. Or if you say, Daliah has blonde hair, for whatever reason, if I think that's defamatory, if I can prove that it's verifiably true or false, there's no freedom of speech for lies and false statements of fact.
Daliah, you got to come back. This whole new world, man.
I'm coming back.
Okay, good, because you got to have like a cyber law firm. That's what you need in a couple years. Daliah Saper, founder and attorney, Saber Law offices out in Chicago. Thank you. I think it's intriguing. I feel like an old lady because I'm not on it, but I tell you, I'm scared to death of it. Daliah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Tracy.